And here we go for map number 3. And on the Abbasid Dynasty, we have Butter, again on Baltic, like map number 2. And yeah, in the purple, there's Butter in the northeast this time. Berries in the back, stone in the back. Not the stone shouldn't matter here. Two golds close together in the front. That is not good. There's also Abbasid. He doesn't get the free tower like Roos does. And I'm mentioning Roos because that's what Rada said last game. Thinking of Rada, is in the blue playing as the English. Going immediately for a dock. We should start see the exodus of fishing ships from that dock. So English is powerful on water because it falls right into their game plan, I think. Getting a lot of wood, that's what they want to do anyway. For the longbowmen, they might just as well get it for the ships. So there we go, that was a scout, right? Yeah, but the scout didn't get a ship killed. So that's good to see. Certainly interesting at least. Okay, so we got one for Butter, and I think this is gonna be number 1 for Rada, so Rada just behind. Butter seems to have this build order down. Let's see if he gets... Oh, apologies. The House of Wisdom up earlier. I'm gonna get the House of Wisdom up here and just connect this and with the gold. Of course, that's not too relevant because he's gonna need these houses anyway just to get that House of Wisdom connected to the dock earlier. Doesn't matter, it's gonna be like the 8th building to connect the house anyway. So we wouldn't be getting the House of Wisdom bonus any earlier. This time, Butter doesn't make the mistake. It's the House of Wisdom early, he's gonna be able to wage up right when he needs to. And this means that he's not gonna have his food go idle for a while. Yeah, but there we go, so it's 3 against 3, and yeah, Butter's ahead. Just slightly, so shouldn't be too critical, too important. What is gonna be important is how the guys will play that early. Sorry about that. So you get a lumber camp for Rada. So he was on stragglers this whole time. Yeah, that's fine. That kind of explains the dip here, but you want to get to the next stage rather quickly here. Oh, we're getting a house. That looked like a mill for a second. And if you're Rada, what do you do here? Do you try to get those faster longbowmen out? I think that's a bit of a mistake, isn't it? You'd rather get the king out. Deal damage with the king. And like you're not gonna get many longbowmen in village anyway. Ooh, and there we go, military wing again. And this time the military wing will be very effective. And we get a council hall from Rada. So Rada, how's he gonna use the council hall? I wonder, because there isn't really any room for longbowmen when you're when they're making like water. And they're making a navy. Because so much wood, like 135 for a galley, 180 for a hulk. Ooh, Rada's scouting the dock. And there we go. That should be the connection there, yeah. And we are at 5, so that's the 6, 7, 8 buildings. And this really is nothing. Oh, Butter could have killed the sheep. That's always hilarious to see. Butter seems to still be one ahead in terms of fish count. The cheaper docks shouldn't be too much of a factor here for Butter. Butter really is staying at those 7 ships here. 7 fish. Let's see the map actually. We have a lot of wood in the corners, in the north and southern corner, and on the east and western corners. There's a trade post. So we could see something along those lines. Or we could simply see the military wing. I'm not gonna see boot camp. I think these are just to deal damage. Rodder really is making longbowmen. Longbowmen, in theory, if enough longbowmen, they will be able to clear this out without any losses. And then it becomes a bit of a kerfuffle on the land, but because we gambled so much on the land, he may not have. Yeah, he doesn't have resources to go on water. That's always a problem. But if you take away the land economy, but Butter still has the water economy, he has to go into horsemen because that's the horseman or spearman. Because that's food heavy. Yeah, there we go. Fresh food stuff's beautiful. Wood tank, that's amazing. And eventually, Butter will want to get wheelbarrow, but for now, they will have to walk a little bit. There we go. There's Butter having the mill. But Roddy doesn't have any decks yet. He should have gotten at least the wood deck. Especially if you're gonna go with longbowmen and you're gonna go with fighting on water, because like, now you're just lost. Yeah. Okay, there's the horseman. I think Butter understood what was going on and is using his food here, which is very interesting to see. So we're gonna have a bit of an hybrid fight. There's the villager down. That's the 1-0 for Rada. Unfortunately, these horsemen will be a little bit too much. Rada could be trying to take out the archers, but no, he's gonna double down and try to take down the horses. That will create the opening for the other longbowmen. And that's idle time, but it really doesn't need. But there's a bit of a fight on water. I think fish has been killed. But it's tough to keep up when oh, they're gonna go and kill the wolf. Coming back. Oh, now Butter's gonna move forward. Nicely played by Butter, and that's like if that's a king, this whole deal is a lot different here. Okay, so that's 1 villager for Rodder and 2 for Butter. Butter's way ahead. Now I think we can go back to our lives here. We're gonna get an outpost on the gold. Oh, Butter needs to go forward. Rodder doesn't have much answer, especially for those horsemen. Such a big army here for Butter, and this is the kind of tempo that you don't want to give up if you're Rodder, but that's inadvertently you did. Oh, that's gonna be a big boom! What a boom! Oh, that's a big boom! All of the ships for Butter are low! Rodder can go! Rodder can attack, and all of a sudden, all I've said is mute because... Oh my god, such a big play with the demos. Oh, and Butter is skipping the demos on the side here, just waiting for the right moment to attack. There's another villager down. And again, we are seeing an hybrid attack. Rodder moving in. Rodder might win this because Butter might be busy with the land. Oh, it's gonna be another big hit! Oh, what a hit! Oh, unfortunately, too close to the docks to make a difference. Nothing's gonna go out and everything's getting repaired. Oh, and for Rodder, that was such a big miss. Butter's army is still alive. He's gonna come around, gonna come to the wood line, and Rodder's time Like, it's not up because Butter has been idle. But this isn't looking great here. Yeah, but the wood line is within range of a TC. But whatever Butter is gonna do, it has to be really done well. Yeah, and I think he just leaves him there, right? Yeah, just leave him there. Just deny that wood line forever. And can't deny this one. Yeah, they're on stand ground. Rada is not gonna be doing much. Yeah, now Butter can attack with Rada's villagers idle. This is a masterful attack. Okay, and the longbowmen are attacking. The longbowmen will get to clear. But this is so much idle time. I'm actually thinking that this is worth it. Rada is 11 wood and he's not getting any. Oh, good demo. Butter has to escape. Butter doesn't escape in time. One of the Baglachs goes down. That's possibly two of them. It's got 26 HP. Gets back home. Does he get back home? He gets back home. And that's a huge sigh of relief. That's 10 HP on the Baglach. And I think Rod is gonna go for the fishing ships. And you've led me here, now you're gonna have to deal with the consequences of your own actions. The army is gone, that's good for Rada, but so much idle time. Butter is expanding his docks. And as long as he keeps repairing... But now Rada's such a big navy, but here come the reinforcements. Just to get everything, including the damaged fishing ships, close to the docks, and they're gonna be good for Butter, and for Rada, just... Like, Rada needs wheelbarrow, like, they're starting to walk a ridiculous amount here, the villagers. So, either keep expanding your lumber camps, or just get wheelbarrow. Let they walk faster. Hey, there we go, we're healing the galleys. Sending the demo out alone, but are there arrows? There are arrow ships, so this isn't gonna work, but at least Rada has got the fishing leg on Butter. And Butter is just expanding. It's gonna be watery all in. Okay, finally wheelbarrow coming up for Butter. So interestingly enough, I don't know how relevant that is, but the arrow ships are subject to blacksmith upgrades. I don't know how important that is. Baglachs deal so much damage to them. Like, they deal 80 damage as is. I don't think getting it down by one is important, but between arrow ships it is. Because this is not just one arrow. This is 5 arrows that deal 6 damage each. That's 30 damage right there. And there we go, another horseman. And Rada deals with it easily. We have shark bows, let's use him. Now he's gonna be idle for like a few seconds. There we go, big navy fight. Rada has the numbers. Oh, good demo! All of a sudden the navy from Butter is kinda gone. And we're right in the fishing ships. Oh, Rada, such a good attack! Butter will be fighting back though, and he's healing at home. This is a costly battle for Rada. Rada can pull back now and heal, but now instead we're getting fishing ships destroyed. Yeah, that one Baglach, it's lasting forever! What a demo! What a demo from Butter! That's a big hit! And Butter wants to finish the Hulk, but the Hulk is gonna be healthy. We got 2 more Baglachs, and that's Rada's cue to leave the area, and there's another demo. We have 4 Baglachs only, we don't have any arrow ships for Butter. That's gonna be a problem with the demos. But we have 3 horsies. Though the horsies don't have the blacksmith upgrade, we're gonna get it now. Iron Undermesh is gonna be critical. And the ships are gonna be fully healed. But so are Rada's, to be fair. Rada could try to actually heal. Oh, Rada's housed. That sucks. They building a house? No, just house. So looking at ecos, yeah, Rada is better, but it's not. Doesn't feel like it's too far better, does it? And it's wheelbarrow making a huge difference. There we go, longbowmen no longer deal any significant damage to these horsemen. Now that the upgrade has come through. But the tower still does. The tower still does, so let's see how this one goes. You have 3 demos from Butter out here on the side. This would be a good opportunity to unleash them. There we go, that's a major hit. Oh my god, the usage of the demos by Rada is crazy. And here come Butters. Oh, but the arrow ships are gonna tank all of that. Yeah, and sure, he took the arrow ships down, but that's what they're there for. And there are towers everywhere. Rada is well defended now from the raids with the horsemen. Oh, but Rada could try aging up. Could also try getting wheelbarrow. Oh, and Butter's gonna get villager kills. This is horrific to see. Butter is the upgrade. Butter can, in theory, handle this a little bit. And if you're Butter now, this is rough. Does Butter just give it up? Oh, Butter does, and he gets a ton of barracks. I think Butter is just gonna try to age up as fast as he can and get Gulam. Butter's getting ranged attack. These are all barracks. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, he wants ranges. Wants ranges as well. So many though might be a bit of might be resources that he doesn't really have. Okay, Rada can just expand his food economy here in the water now. Because there's only 5 workers now ahead. And if we're considering Rada killed 19 workers. Yeah, he should be way aheader. We're getting horsemen, we're getting archers, we're getting upgrades for spears. Spears? And we're getting all of the upgrades for those archers, it seems. Yeah, Rada's expanding, that's good to see. Should get extended lines. Hey, but there we go, Kings. Oh, King's Palace! Oh, this is a White Tower kind of game. I don't know what use Rada's gonna get for the extra villagers, but we're gonna see. Oh, but they're expanding his gold here. Expanding, not expanding. Getting that gold here to the north. Brothers in Castle Age. What units are we gonna see here? Brother needs to get his ass into land. Just get army. You can't let Butter just get the army here. And it's knights. He's gonna get knights in these English. What a missed opportunity. Oh, and we're gonna get mass barracks. This screams of Guam. Well, finally we're getting extended lines for Rada. Ooh, and he's hitting gold with the ships. That's nasty. There we go. This is still a large army. We don't yet have the gold to get ourselves knights. These are upgraded. These are upgraded horsemen. No upgrades on Rada yet. Look at the damage that they're not actually dealing here. This is nuts. And yeah, Butter is just... This is good economy. This is good resources for him. For Mass Gulam. Gulam do lose tonight, and unlike last game, you should go and watch last game. Butter had the water, he was gonna able to mess up so many Gulam. Here it's the opposite. Rada will have the numbers. Gulam are good in numbers against armored units. They don't trade well cost effectively, or number effectively, against both knights and against knights and men at arms. These knights are gonna be able to. They're not gonna be able to clear that, possibly because of spears. Gonna get mass spears from Butter, and like he just needs to contain that. I would. Yeah, he has to fight like this. This sucks to see knights engaging into horsemen like that. But you know, you look at the food ecos, and like, Butter is all in on food with his villagers, and he's like 400 behind. But Butter is getting all of the attacks. Rada isn't. There we go. We are getting hardened spearmen with HP. These could be veteran spears. Yeah, Rada's winning because of the knights here, not because of having water. Rada needs to expand his water a little bit here. Or just fight close to the sea here. He could have his navy here and fight that. Okay, we have some Gulam. Gulam with added HP and the blacksmith upgrades is a scary prospect. We're getting this is a second TC for Butter. Butter is staying in the game. Butter is staying in the game, and that's a major army. And a proper micro, this is a tough battle for both guys to take. Because of the spears and the presence of the longbowman, but there we go, a bit of an attack on the wood line. But that's not a lot of damage, Butter can take this. And even this one on the food, oh, he doesn't have survival techniques. That's a small mistake. And now is it that Butter out resources Rada on land? This is amazing. Yeah, not anymore. I think Rada is over per minute Butter on every single resource. Rada just charges against the TC building villagers. We are now Golden Age Tier 2, so the upgrades should be coming in now. Because they now take a lot, 15% less time. Which, you know, it's a lot of time. Rada a little bit walled, and here comes the longbowman. Longbowman should have a leg up on the spearman. But is Rada gonna lose to not being tagged? Like, these longbowmen don't even deal that much damage to the spearman. And if Butter can just gather his whole army together and make a big push, wow, okay, the 6 knights here make that one difficult, but it could be done. And spears are really good at providing a good tank for the crossbowmen, because crossbowmen don't deal bonus damage to them. They do deal bonus damage to the Gulam, so they will shred them. Just not the spears, and there we go! Big raid on the gold! That should be all of these villagers down. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, not all of them, but if there's enough villagers down where it might start to matter here. Butter just not able to expand. Yeah, I think Rada wants to prevent trade. Yeah, he's just preventing the trade. Rada gathering the relics. And I honestly think that Butter just can't afford it. No, that's a massive army, and the Lancers here will provide a lot of key backup. Oh, yeah, nice try, Rada. Nice try, mate. These are Fiddle Archers. Fully upgraded Fiddle Archers, but still Fiddle Archers. Yeah, this is not a good fight, but what a good raid from Rada, just waiting for the army to go through. And we have a mangonel. Oh my god, what's happening? Rada is such a huge, massive economical advantage. Why not use the ships to fight? Why not using the navy? Oh, but big raid from Rada. Like, Rada just has to hold. Ooh, big shot to the mangonels, and all of those die. Now Rada's back to square none with the army. And Butter's getting rams. This time he has army to back that up. Are you guys seeing this? Oh! Yeah, there we go, crossbow. Why aren't we seeing, Oh, there we go, we have a blacksmith. Finally. A little bit late. Oh, is it Meganol gonna go down? It's not! It is not. Brother really wants to go for the Mangi. And there we go, using the Navy to fight. Is that all of it? No, why is it here? You need the Navy to fight. What? No! There's no way! Butter gave up! Oh, Butter had him! Oh, this game was not over! Oh, well, that was a fun one.